Hey everybody, I'm a vampire named Wallace. Um, I was gonna say some things about that were kind of funny or whatever, but screw being funny. I want to be sad. I want to be sad and depressed. Like I realize I'm pretty funny. Like I'm a funny guy. All right, I'm a funny guy. Oh, look at him. He's a funny guy. It's like you're funny when everything you're doing, like in your mind, like imagine like you're trying to do something. Like you're trying to be sad, right? Like being sad is so great. I'm just gonna be sad. Like I'm trying not to be funny right now, and I'm failing at not being funny. Uh, I'm like, what's wrong with me? I'm trying to be sad. Like this is perfect. It's like late at night. I've got plenty of things I can cry about, right? It's like it's like I feel that like like those dark feelings. I'm just like it's like yes, dark feelings. Like worries, apprehension, anxiety. I mean, I can make a whole gumbo, a whole soup, a whole gumbo of these feelings, and just let that gumbo um, get cold, and just have a wooden spoon for some reason. Just have a small wooden spoon. So look at this gumbo, you guys. We're like, Wally, I am not gonna eat anything you ever make, ever, under any circumstance, ever, in this lifetime, the next lifetime, and whatever back and forth chronological vampire shit. I will never eat anything you eat, even if you're on your best behavior and it's Thanksgiving and you've been supervised by 30 women who I can tell who I can tell right now are in crisis because they're traumatized because because your silly ass, you're like a one trick pony, Wally. I'm sorry. I'm so, and like this is the person is like so upset because I just made some food. I made some gumbo. They're like, Wally, you are pissing me off right now and offending me so much. I'm so upset right now. And I'm like, what? That's perfect for this gumbo. It, I'm crying. You're crying. those la- those ladies over there crying. Everybody's crying. Everybody's sad. I'm like, so why don't you eat my soup? I'm fine. I'll eat this soup by myself. I want to be sad. I want to cry. Look, I'm crying. Look at that. Look at that. Crying. I've achieved what I set out to do. I'm sad. So what I was saying earlier, you're bad at being sad when all you're thinking about is sad, and like I'm just gonna sit down and drink some coffee. gonna sit down. My head's gonna be like this. I'll be like nodding off and stuff. I'll be like, I'm not acting. Maybe I'm method. I'm method acting in a way. I'm method. No, it's real. This is real. I'm not. No pretend shit. Like I am for real. I am into this. Like that is one damn sad moment. You see a guy over there with his coffee, alone, cold probably, looking like you could see that person. You could who cares? Like honestly, I'm just doing my own thing, but in reality, people are like, why the hell is there a vampire over there? So sad. What's wrong? What's going on? What's going on, bud? Is there it's like the I want to say fabric, like the thread of like it could be this, could be that. He could be this. He could be thinking about that. It could be it just there's so much there, and nothing is going on. But there's so much possibility, and he's just sad. I'm just sad. I'm not thinking about a damn person. I'm really not. I'm really not. I'm drinking coffee. What is my well what is my intention? There's no intention. Just sad. My body is feeling all these dark emotions. I'm nodding off because I'm experiencing my brain is like doing its thing or whatever. And I'm drinking coffee being sad. I like that. That's it's so good. It's not funny. Nothing funny about that. There's nothing funny about that. But I hear people. I ignore. I'm blocking everything out. But I hear people laughing and giggling, and there's you got one. I can imagine. I take a second, take a pause. I take a pause from my sadness, and I think, well, what's going on around me? I can just. I don't want to look. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking. I'm like, well, there's probably this character, and there's probably this character, and there's probably. I don't know. I don't know anybody. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to know anybody. I I don't know anybody's names. I don't, in this given situation where I'm at a coffee shop drinking coffee, I don't remember the last time I looked someone in the eye. I am sad, lonely, not really anything special. That's a delusion. But here's the thing. So what? What's wrong with not knowing anybody's names? What's wrong with wanting to be alone? What's wrong with wanting to be sad? What's wrong with being delusional um, when everyone else is doing it? What's wrong with feeling your feelings? don't think anything's wrong with it. It's not funny. You know what I'm finding to be more precious than funny or even sad? It's just neutral nothingness. Like the amount of for me in particular, because I can't be anybody else other than me. I'm just being me. Being neutral and just being like, wow, that's the most boring person I've ever seen in my life. For me to do that, for me to be a boring person, is so precious. Like, to me, in order to be a boring person, there's like 20 things I have to do or be aware of. It's like riding a bicycle while trying to balance, like here I go again trying to be like comedic about it. But like, no, don't have to. I'm being boring. I'm being neutral. Nothing about, you know, no vampire. No, oh, you know, nothing. No circumstance, no situational humor. Nope. No, imagine everybody's just go totally bored. Everybody's bored. I'm bored. She's bored. Everybody's bored. No emotion. It's like a scene out of a very strange movie. Like you ever see those? It's like that's the point of the movie. Like the point of the movie is to be boring. The movie itself is so interesting and well done, but but you know that it is both interesting and boring. There's no excitement. There's like a hint, like if you ever drink water with lemon, but you don't squeeze the lemon, but the lemon's there. See, that's too exciting. What I just described right there, water with lemon, is too exciting. It's not boring enough. But let's say you're watching this really incredibly boring movie. Imagining this. Imagining this, and this is a description of a much bigger thing, of course, because I'm talking about my life. I'm talking about what my life could be if it was just boring. Just boring. You're watching this movie, and the movie has sucked the life out of you. All the excitement, all the emotions. That's the point of the movie. There's nothing. Nothing. There's a story there. There's a storyline. It could be a very boring story. It could be anything. But there's no emotion. There's nothing that could lead to emotional. None of that. I'm trying to imagine my life like that. Like, I talk about how I don't think it's impossible. Here's the thing I talk about how you can balance things out. I can balance one thing that may be like it's like you can balance one thing with another thing and it makes a neutral thing. Like, what would I have to do? I mean, like, what would have to be a part of my life in order to balance me out? Into neutrality and boring. Now, but here's the thing: I don't change anything about me. I'm still me. Everything about me. I look, how I look, how I, the qualities and character about me. Everything I do is the same. But but the situation is completely neutral and boring. I'm trying to creatively think what would that thing be? My brain is turning. The wheels are spinning. I feel like it's not impossible. My brain wants to say it's not impossible. My brain is going 100 miles per hour right now. I'm like a race car driver driving a vehicle that's way too fast. I'm afraid I might hurt myself because my brain might be like a race car driving too fast. Can't figure it out. No, no. Yes, I'm just going to give up. I'm going to give up thinking about that. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to think about it. My spare time. What would bring me to neutrality and boring? Because it is so precious. And it's like an elusive thing. Like imagine as an artist. Imagine like a real heck of a guy, a real heck of an artist. Like imagine any artist, and they can imagine a rare elusive thing. They can see the possibility of it. Say it can be done, will be done. I believe it's possible. And enough people. I'm just gonna sit. I feel like just sitting. I am sitting right now, but I feel like just sitting. Just specifically sitting with my wheels turning, million miles an hour, million using magic, using literally using magic. do, do, do just high performance race car. I feel like all of my training, all of my practice, all of my practice, all, all of my everything has come to this elusive thing to make me boring. What I'm doing right now is a, it is so vampire-y that it makes me smile, a little vampire smile if that was a thing, because it's like a little hamster. I don't know why hamster. I like hamsters. There's nothing wrong with hamsters, okay? No one ever said, hey, you know what we gotta get rid of? You know what's really bothering me is that hamster over there. No one's ever said that. No one ever will. And this little hamster says, I got an idea. Everybody, where you see the little hamster using its little hamster brain, spending its little hamster time, really thinking. And he's chasing that thought. He's chasing that thing, that dream that he has. He's chasing his dream. Really, really, really going for it. Well, just going as fast as that little hamster brain can go. It don't make sense. There's no reason for it. There's no, oh, hey, this could mean this could mean that. What are the possible, no, there's none of that. Not even a hint of it, not even a little. Like, imagine that little hamster in a cottage in the woods. There's snow falling on the rooftop. He's got a fire going. The hamster now knows how to build a fire. Spent so much time. It's developed. Still a hamster, but maybe it's a big hamster. Maybe we're talking about. I don't want to talk about monster hamsters who are too big. But like this is not like a store. Maybe it's just a very small cottage. Maybe it's a very small. Everything's small. So the hamster is like the right size for all of this. And, you know, he's just alone. Still dreaming. Looking out the window. He's got a table, he's got a chair. He's made a dinner, there's some bread there. But he's not eating it. He's got dinner and dinner's cold. You know, he's like that. Don't really feel like eating right now, you know. Don't matter. Watching the snow come down, looking out the window. You know, his eyes are tearing up, you know. But he ain't sad. He's just still chasing that dream. Still thinking. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Little heart. He's got a little heart. The little heart's a little pitter patter, pitter patter. As the snow falls down, you know. Just thinking about how there's too much snow, but it's just a distraction. Can't be distracted. Several seasons pass, and you know, it's like summertime again. A year, more than a year's passed, you know. Same thing every day. Same thing. Nothing, you know. Nothing is priority. You know, there's things he has to do. He has to chop wood for the fire. He has to, you know, gather food and do that stuff. You know, he's a hard-working hamster. He's a hard-working guy. He, but he's only hard-working because he wants to get back to what he's there for. What he's there for is just to sit there and think. That is so vampire-y. So vampire-y. Yeah, that's so perfect to me. It's like I just want to end the video there. That is just perfect. Nothing you can add to that hamster in that cottage. Looking out that window, day to night, night to day. Maybe he hears wolves howling. Maybe there's a bear. Maybe there's little rabbits. The rabbits are extra small, like because everything's more tiny. At some point, you can imagine the hamster. You just puts his little hamster hands down on the table and just so with like a sound, a little thudding hamster thud thud sound or whatever. And the chair, he just stands up the chair, just not thinking about the chair, goes back, stands up, still looking at the faraway look, looking out that window, and he just says, doesn't say anything. He wants to say something, but there's no words. Just that dream. And here's the sad thing. He's forgotten what he's forgotten what he for, he's completely forgotten what he's thinking about. He doesn't remember why or what originally he was thinking about. But he enjoyed every moment thinking. All right, y'all. Then end the video there.